I look forward to filming these videos after every trip. I love them. I love watching them. It's gonna be short and simple this time around. I didn't go crazy. I don't typically buy that much, but you know, we're annual pass holders now, so we got 20% off, so everything just feels like it's on sale. So you know the drill, I always gotta start with the freebies. We only got one freebie this time around because we weren't really celebrating, so we didn't get any buttons, and I'm so mad at myself. I had this souvenir cup from the brewing lab for that little like red drink with the orange ice cream balls on top. I think that's what they were calling them. And I threw it out because we were in line for Guardians, and I panicked and I threw it out, and then I was like, wait, I wanted to keep that, but I wasn't about to fish it out of the trash can, so would have had that as my freebie. But we did get our DVC coin. So I don't know if a lot of people even know about these, but when you become a DVC member, you get a little commemorative coin. It's pretty cute. It's got a symbol for all of the DVC resorts, and it's just a cute little collectible coin. I don't know what to do with this though. I have kind of just been leaving it like this. I'd like to do something with it. I was thinking maybe I could like print out a picture of us at our DVC home resort and like do like a shadow box picture and just kind of put the coin in there, but I'm not sure. Up next, the resort mug. We opted to do the resort mug this time around. We've never done it before. I mean, they're a little expensive. They're like $22 with tax. So, you know, it's not the cheapest thing, but we were doing a split stay. We were doing a specific day at the resorts, so I figured at least we would get our money's worth from that day, and we definitely did get our money's worth. We even brought this in the parks to fill up with water, because typically I just bring my Owala water bottle, so it was nice to kind of have 2 cups of water because it was hot. Let me tell you, I drank so much water. I've never been so hydrated in my life than on that trip, but I'm definitely a fan of the resort mug. I like that you can bring them back and use them again. You do have to pay to reactivate them, but you don't have to have like a collection of them unless you want to. So I do like it, and I like having it at home, and I like being able to drink out of it when I'm at home and missing Disney. So it's a cute little souvenir cup. I will say, if you're really going to utilize this, it's going to get scratched up and ruined. Like, so if you really want one to collect and keep, I would suggest buying 2. I would buy 1 and like not use it, but I don't really care to collect these. But I will say mine is already scratched up after 1 trip, but I'm going to be bringing this back and using it again in November. Up next, I specifically went on this trip looking for little keychains. I love the little keychains. I love just putting them on my bag. Typically I will use like cutie cuffs. I just like having a little like buddy on my bag for whatever park we're in. So they don't really have any Star Wars cutie cuffs, and Chip and Dale is my favorite character, so I really wanted to get a Dale keychain. And then I got the little pork. I wish he was a little bit bigger, but he's still really cute, and they're not that expensive. Like if you're looking for like a cute Disney souvenir, the bag keychains are not really that expensive compared to a lot of the other merchandise. Up next, a pair of ears. I typically allow myself to get 1 pair of ears per trip. I'm not allowed to go over that though. So sometimes I don't get any ears, sometimes I get 1 pair of ears. But I saw these last year and I really liked them, but I just didn't get them. And I was kind of mad at myself. So when I saw that they brought them back this year, I went down there and knew exactly that I was looking for them to get them. And they're so cute. I just love the little pumpkins. And then as far as t-shirts, clothing, I only got 2 things. I up first got this Fantasmic t-shirt. Again, this was something I saw on our last trip. They have this up by the bathrooms when you go see Fantasmic. And I saw it last time and I just thought it was really cute. I like that it almost has a vintage feel to it. Like, it looks like a vintage graphic. And if you know anything about vintage Disney, Fantasmic t-shirts are ridiculously expensive for some reason. I think it's because when Fantasmic wasn't showing, they just went up in value, but they're still very high. So I really like this one. And the cast member who was at this cart, he saw me holding it and he was like, I think you should get that. I think that that's a great purchase and that'll look great. And he's like, you should get it. So I was like, you know what? I should. And I did get it. So I was definitely influenced by him, but I also just wanted it anyways. And then this is the other one I got. I got the Pirates of the Caribbean spirit jersey. Pirates of the Caribbean is one of my favorite movies of all time. Has been since I was young. And I don't own any Pirates merch because I don't love a lot of the Pirates merch. They have had some better things, I feel like, as of late. But I did really like the spirit jersey. And I got it in an oversized, I got it in a medium. And typically I wear a small in these, but I wanted to be able to wear it kind of just with bike shorts and a little bit like looser and not as fitted. And I feel like this always happens to me. Like, I don't bring sweatshirts with me when I go to Disney because if it gets cooler at night, I have an excuse to be like, oh, I'm cold. I need like a warm item from, let's go look in the gift shop. And I typically always come out with like a sweatshirt or a long sleeve or something. So let me know if you also do that. I feel like I just preemptively do that. Like, I don't pack my sweatshirt because I'm like, oh, I could just buy one when I'm there. And then the last thing that I bought was the little silhouette drawing, cutout, painting, whatever you want to call it. It's like a cutout of black paper. This was something we weren't anticipating on doing. We really wanted to get a silhouette of our ferret Bandit that passed away, and we've known that like they do dogs and cats, but we weren't sure if they did ferrets. So we went up to one of the carts and asked. We just showed them a picture and we were like, would this be something you would be able to do? She was like, if you go over to the cart by like Liberty Square, there's an artist there who will do like most things. So we went over and the cart was closed because fireworks was about to start in like 2 minutes, but he was still there. So we just pulled up the picture and asked him, and we were very nice about it. We were like, we know you're closed, but we're planning on coming back in a few months, and we just want to know like if you would be able to do this. And he was like, oh yeah. He's like, is that a ferret? Oh, I love ferrets. And then he was like, are you gonna be back tomorrow? And we were like, no, it's our last day, we're leaving, but we're gonna be back in a few months. And he was like, oh, well, he's like, do you have time now? He's like, sit down, I'll do it real quick before the fireworks start. And he really didn't have to do that. His name was Tim. Tim, thank you so much. This was such a magical moment, especially because this was very sentimental for us. It was our ferret that passed, and we were very, very close to him. And as he was drawing it and cutting it out, fireworks were starting and we could see them. We had like a perfect view of the back of the castle, and it was just such a sweet, magical moment, and one of the reasons why I just keep going back and I love Disney. So this was a very special souvenir, and they give you multiples. So we actually have 2 other extras and they just put them in the back. You can just get the silhouette or you can get the frame with it, and it's really not that expensive. I believe the whole thing together was $32, but the silhouette I want to say is like 15 bucks. Like, it's really not, it's not that expensive. He's so cute, and he's gonna be hung up in our like living room area. Oh, I have one more, I totally forgot. He's hanging out up here. Groot. I looked everywhere for him. I looked in every single gift shop I came across. I even went to Disney Springs and went to World of Disney. The only gift shop, and I can say this because I've looked in pretty much all of them, in every park, the only gift shop that has him is the one that you go to after riding Guardians. He's not in Creations either, which you would think because he's in the gift shop in Epcot, and I finally got him. I went down there knowing I wanted to get him because I saw him on our last trip. This trip was basically me just saying everything that I saw on our last trip that I didn't get, I wanted to get this time. I am definitely like a stuffed animal person. I love to just like hug him, and he's like a pillow. Like, he's substantial. And I love the little like big feet stuffed animals. I just think they're really, really cute. And I love that he's neutral because he just looks so nice up there. He matches all of my bedding. So that was the last thing that I got for myself. My husband got a hat. He doesn't buy a lot of merch. I have to force him. When he sees something he likes, I'm like, do you like that? Do you really like that? And he's like, yeah, I do. And I'm like, then you're gonna get it for yourself. Because he just doesn't buy, like, I have to force him. And he'll be like, oh, you know, I really do like this. He's like, thanks for forcing me to get that. So he got this Haunted Mansion hat, and it's got glow-in-the-dark eyes underneath, and they do actually glow in the dark. But it's a really cute hat too. I like it's got like the wallpaper design. And then we did get a couple of pins as well, but you're gonna have to watch my next video, which is gonna be all about the pins we traded and the pins we purchased. So that's gonna be it for my Walt Disney World haul. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you like these videos, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and let me know in the comments because I like to make videos that you guys enjoy watching. So I hope you have a wonderful and magical day, and I'll see you in my next video.